Do you mean to say that God is just having fun, that He is engaged in purposeless action? Maharaj, God is not only true and good, He is also beautiful. Satyam Sivam Sundaram. He creates beauty for the joy of it. Questioner. Well, then beauty is His purpose. Maharaj. Why do you introduce purpose? Purpose implies movement, change, a sense of imperfection. God doesn't aim at beauty. Whatever He does is beautiful. Would you say that a flower is trying to be beautiful? It is beautiful by its very nature. Similarly, God is perfection itself, not an effort at perfection. Questioner. The purpose fulfills itself in beauty. Maharaj. What is beautiful? Whatever is perceived blissfully is beautiful. Bliss is the essence of beauty. Questioner. You speak of Sat Chit Anand. That I am is obvious. That I know is obvious. That I am happy is not at all obvious. Where has my happiness gone? Maharaj. By fully aware of your own being, and you will be in bliss consciously because you take your mind off yourself and make it dwell on what you are not. You lose your sense of well being, of being well. Questioner. There are two paths before us, the path of effort, yoga marga, and the path of ease, bhoga marga. Both lead to the same goal, liberation. Maharaj, why do you call bhoga a path? How can ease bring you perfection? Questioner. The perfect renouncer, yogi, will find reality. The perfect enjoyer, bhogi, also will come to it. Maharaj, how can it be? Aren't they contradictory? Questioner. The extremes meet. To be a perfect bhogi is more difficult than to be a perfect yogi. I am a humble man and cannot venture judgments of value. Both the yogi and the bhogi, after all, are concerned with the search for happiness. The yogi wants the permanent, the bhogi is satisfied with the intermittent. Often, the bhogi strives harder than the yogi. Maharaj, what is your happiness worth when you have to strive and labor for it? True happiness is spontaneous and effortless. Questioner. All beings seek happiness. The means only differ. Some seek it within and are therefore called yogis. Some seek it without and are condemned as bhogis. Yet they need each other. Maharaj. Pleasure and pain alternate. Is unshakable. What you can seek and find is not the real thing. Find what you have never lost. Find the inalienable. Personality and obstacles. Questioner. As I can see, the world is a school of yoga, and life itself is yoga practice. Everybody strives for perfection, and what is yoga but striving? There is nothing contemptible about the so called common people and their common lives. They strive as hard and suffer as much as the yogi, only they are not conscious of their true purpose. Maharaj, in what way are your common people yogis? Questioner. The ultimate goal is the same. What the yogi secures by renunciation, tyaga, the common man realizes through experience, bhoga. The way of bhoga is unconscious and therefore repetitive and protracted, while the way of yoga is deliberate and intense and therefore can be more rapid. Maharaj. Maybe the periods of yoga and bhoga alternate. First bhogi, then yogi, then again bhogi, then again yogi. Questioner. What may be the purpose? Maharaj. Weak desires can be removed by introspection and meditation, but the strong, deep rooted ones must be fulfilled, and their fruits, sweet or bitter, tasted. Questioner. Why then should we pay tribute to yogis and speak slightly of bhogis? All are yogis in a way. Maharaj. On the human scale of values, deliberate effort is considered praiseworthy. In reality, both the yogi and bhogi follow their own nature. According to circumstances and opportunities, the yogi's life is governed by a single desire. To find the truth, the bhogi serves many masters, but the bhogi becomes a yogi, and the yogi may get a rounding up in a bout of bhoga. The final result is the same. Questioner. Buddha is reported to have said that it is tremendously important to have heard that there is enlightenment, a complete reversal and a transformation in consciousness. The good news is compared to a spark in a shipload of cotton. Slowly but relentlessly, the whole of it will turn to ashes. Similarly, the good news of enlightenment will sooner or later bring about a transformation. Maharaj. Yes, first hearing, Shravana, then remembering, Smarana, pondering, Manana, and so on. We are on familiar ground. The man who heard the news becomes a yogi, while the rest continue in their bhoga.